What do you care about besides feet? I don't actually care for feet. I think having a feet fetish, a foot fetish is unironically... Actually, no, it's really not that bad compared to the crap that is out there. I think it's pretty bad. I think it's down there, but like, it could be worse. Yeah, there are way worse things, you know, like, pretty disgusting things. What's the worst fetish? I remember thinking about this before. Feet is bad by normie standards. Yeah, but they're normies. We don't take normies seriously. Beheading, I guess, is worse than feet. Dude, I keep thinking about the case, man. The beheading case in Vietnam. The butcher. Dude, even my mom knows about it, man. I was like talking to her at like the dinner table, and then I was like, "Did you hear about the beheading thing?" And she's like, "Yeah. I watched the video." I was like, "You what?" Yeah, apparently she's watched like a bunch of like human cannibalism videos, so she's like, "Yeah, this like beheading thing is not that bad." Yeah, she's like straight up on live leak, man. She's like, "Oh, so the blood sprays out of the head like that? Took 2 chops? That's crazy." Why? I think she just has too much time. Yeah, and then my dad just sat there like you know that monkey, that like gif of the monkey with his like head in his hands, like he's like holding his head up to his hands, and then with that like pained expression. That's what my dad looked like the whole time we were talking about the case. Yeah, and then right after that, she started showing me her G-Dragon merchandise collection. It's like, "Jelly, look at this umbrella I bought. It's a very nice umbrella." What the hell is this case? There's like this beheading case in Vietnam or something. Type stuff that I was seeing on the internet every day as a kid that utterly desensitized me. I think that's what happened to her too. And apparently my aunt also watched it. And then my other aunt also wanted to watch it, but then my mom was like, no, that's way too bad for you, because she was like the younger sibling. And she was like, you know, brought up a little better. So it's like I think it's a family thing, unironically. The one, yeah, the consensual beheading case. It's like a pretty famous thing. I think everybody knows about it. It even came up in the Phase Connect weekly meeting. Yeah, it was a consensual beheading. The guy was like looking for someone to behead him, and then this guy was like, me. Why would you talk about it there? So did the guy who did the beheading get arrested? Basically, the guy that did the beheading is apparently an extremely high profile, government worker. So the government was trying really hard to cover up the case, which is why I don't think anything's happened there. I don't really know. I just know about this case. I remember reading a document that like documented where every video took place, and then like it was like in the north of like Vietnam. It was like in this like mountain place, I think. Yeah, close to the Chinese border, because the dishwashing shop was Chinese. I think that was really cool. Like, the entire reason I looked at that document was because it was like kind of OSINT related, right? So I was very interested, and I thought it was very cool that they found exactly where the videos happened from like the walls and the door, and like, yeah. I think it's very interesting. Yeah, and the crazy thing is, like, the murderer's, like, son was also, like, kind of in on it. Like, he was, like, defending his dad for, like, doing all this and also being gay, which is crazy. Internet detectives. Yeah, it was, like, an entire Facebook group, I think. It's very cool. So, the murderer obviously has social media accounts. And, like, the social media accounts that he used to, like, reply to people that are looking to behead themselves Well, I'm not sure if this comes as a surprise to you, but it came as a surprise to me. There are people on the internet actively seeking someone to behead them for sexual gratification of some kind. It is a little bit more common than I thought. Well, I guess doing anything for sexual gratification of any kind is, present in, like, you can find the weirdest crap everywhere. I don't know. I don't know why I was so surprised, but, well, anyways, he would reply to these posts by people looking to be beheaded by some guy with an account named after his son. And also, he has another account also named after his other son. Feet doesn't seem so bad now, does it? Apparently, he was also in this Facebook group that was looking for the killer. And then, like, when they finally kind of, like, cracked down on who it is, he made like a post on it with his account going like, oh, if you guys think it's me, something blah blah blah. And his son also did like some social media accounts like, so what guys, it's just being gay, it's just beheading, grow up or something. I don't remember the exactly what they said, but it was something along those lines. Probably not that close. So no head? Yeah, man, no head. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's just cannibalism, man. Grow up. I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, anyways, couldn't find the dude because I guess they ate him. I think Mama Jelly would be interested in watching about the internet cannibal cafe cases. Unironically, like you said, a weirdly common fetish. She told me that she used to, like, watch videos about people literally, like, chopping up people's body parts. Like, she vividly told me this one video she watched. She was like, so there's this guy, and then, like, they're like chopping up this guy. It's not like the whole body, but more of like just the torso and the arms, and they were like, chopping up the joints of like the shoulders and then like the elbow, and then they were like segmenting the body into pieces, and then they would like bite into it, and I was like, and then my dad the whole time just looked like that monkey gif where he's holding his head in his hands, just leaning back into the chair, looking really disgusted. Is your mom a psychopath? I think I thought about that. I think we had a conversation about that 10 years ago, whether my mom was a psychopath or not. They not cook them? I didn't ask! But yeah! I told Dizzy this, by the way. I told her, like, the second, like, I got back, and I was like, so my mom watched the entirety of the Vietnam butchering video. And then Dizzy was like, okay, so there was no chance of you not becoming a VTuber? And I was like, oh my god, true? Jelly Mama watching the Judge executions in Live Leak again. You know what she compared it with? She was like, Jelly, you know what, dude? I don't understand why people get like triggered by these like videos about beheadings anymore. Imagine if you were like born in the 1800s, and then people would like kind of take you out back to like the middle of the city square and then behead you from there. Like, I don't know why people are so sensitive about it nowadays. And I was like sitting there and I was like, so I could argue with her, or I could agree with her. It was like a Disco Elysium like selection screen. Like you get like Jelly's mom and then a bunch of text, and then you get at the bottom it's like number 1, agree with her, number 2, disagree with her. So I clicked number 1, agree with her, and I was like, yeah, man, I think people are way too like sensitive nowadays because of censorship and stuff, and I just went on about that. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, nowadays, man, people are like so easily triggered by like everything, man. We should bring back public executions. No, she told me explicitly, she's like, it's just a video, right? Because like we watch all these like violent beating videos and like violent movies and stuff, but like, I think if a guy actually got beheaded in front of me, I think I would throw up. She said that. She said, I think I would throw up. It's pretty funny. Well, anyways, that was a conversation I had with my mom yesterday.